Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Knytt Stories in. When we left off, I was moving off towards the waterfall to the west, and here we are. Now this is kind of a mean jump from Bliggle Nuber. He's basically just been horrible. Okay, look how close that was. I so nearly unexplainedly evaporated, and I don't like unexplainedly evaporating. But anyway, oh no wait, that is the eye, and I'm not going to get it, because it makes the level a lot harder. If you want some added difficulty, feel free to pick it up, but personally, I don't want to. Now the coat man makes more sense now. He's in a cave full of waterfalls. See, it's quite wet here, and that means that the wet grass is quite slippy. You'll notice, well, you might not, but I have. I cannot climb up, and now we have the second form of invisible block, the fake ones. You see, I can see them no matter how far away they are. However, when I get close, they disappear. And interspersed amidst these fake ones are some real ones, and I have to try and find them. Which I'm not too good at, as you can probably tell by the way I keep dying and falling and failing. Oh, there we go. That's not what we're supposed to do because Matt has been mean. Yes, the creator made quite a few harsh jumps in this section of the game. This is one of the harder bits. Except there is a section which is considerably harder than this. If you get the eye, it's basically filled with enemies and everything's just mean trying to kill you. I don't know why. After all, I never did anything to it. But there we go. So yeah, this is the third level, because obviously we need 3 levels of this because it's such fun. Continue up, why am I supposed to be down? I'm going to be on the other side. Isn't that wonderful? I chose the wrong path. Aha, oh, and look, what's this? An umbrella. An umbrella, you say? Why would that be useful? Well, if we press which button do we press to get the umbrella out? That's embarrassing. Aha! Press D. You get an umbrella out. The umbrella slightly restricts your jump height, just when it doesn't look quite as high. However, if you jump and then open the umbrella, you glide gently downwards. Now you may wonder what possible use this could have. Well, you may remember in the floating city there was all these little sparkly lights. Well, they were updrafts. When you have the umbrella, you can ride these updrafts and they propel you upwards, which is very useful because it allows you to get to higher ledges which were previously unreachable. So we'll just have to go all the way back to the hidden city again. There's an annoyingly large degree of backtracking involved in this game. It's one of its few flaws. Other than that, it is really quite well made. So considering it's I believe it's the first one he made. It's certainly the first one he ever showed to me. I suppose he might have made a few test ones before that you didn't consider good enough. But yeah, this is the first one that he made. I believe it's on the internet as well. So anyone who thinks they like the look of it, you can go download it from there. And yeah, I recommend it. Yes, and here we get to the first enemies of the game. However, like all the enemies on Knytt Stories, they are relatively simple. They will fly around, I believe it's a random flight path. Now, fire out dots and little explosions. However, as simple as they may look, as I just proved, they can be relatively deadly if you're an idiot. Which, obviously, I am. So, yeah, we'll try and get past them. There we go. And now, did you see that thing we picked up? You see now? Now, you see, this is the hologram. Now, if I press down twice, creates a holographic image of Junie. Any enemies which target Junie, as opposed to just flying randomly like the previous ones, upon seeing the hologram, they will instead target the hologram. And that is how we get past our little friend down here. Because you see, you get too close to him, he does that. However, if you have the hologram on, he still thinks you're over there, and he does nothing. And now we just have to jump over him and escape. And curses. You need the eye to get past there. I'd forgotten that. I died. This is going well, isn't it? So now I'm going to have to backtrack all the way back to that cave where I got the umbrella. If you remember, just beforehand there was a way to get the eye. So I shall retrieve that from there. Actually, I don't think I think I'll off-screen that. You've all seen where it is. So yeah, I'll be back with an eye. Right, as you can see, I went back and got the eye from where we saw it earlier, and we've now been revealed these previously invisible drops and these invisible drips from the ceiling. So we shall continue onwards. Now these drips, now that I have the eye, are deadly, as I just showed. And I haven't been to a save point for a long while, so I'm going to have to go a long way to get back to there. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit off. I've just got a bit of a sore throat today, so yeah, I apologise for that. But well, I'll just have to struggle through. So yeah, this is just before the enemy, which we can now sneak past with our hologram. And then we get to here, and we don't get dripped on this time. However, we do idiotically forget to press the jump button and run into some obscurely black water. Why this is black, I don't know. Perhaps this is the effects of pollution getting to us, and the water has become murderous, and for some strange reason causes us to evaporate. Well, I guess we'll never know. But meanwhile, I guess I'll just have to enjoy trying to go for a swim in it. Appears it wasn't a good plan. Perhaps I'll avoid doing that in the future. But yes, onwards. And we're back again. And yes, we make it past this time. And now this is the annoying bit. This is the hardest part of the level. You see, it says the toxic drips are detrimental to your health. There are also many enemies. You notice on the floor there's these little triangles right in front of me. Yeah. No, you will notice on the floor these little triangles in front of me. Well, if I walk into those, this happens. Yeah, that's not so good. So, oh dear. Yeah, I don't like this part of the game. I mean, it's hard, it's well done to give you a good level of difficulty. It's just mean. You know, it's not nice to you, and I keep forgetting that the umbrella can deflect those. It can't deflect teeth from the ground, but well, we all have our faults, and it's not really its fault. So yeah, I may be stuck at this bit for quite some time. Hopefully not too long, because there are other sections of this level which I'd quite like to show off to you. As I said, it's a good level. It's just occasionally a bit mean. Like that. Right, yes, I'll make it this time. Come on, I can do it. And, ooh, this is looking promising. Yes, I made it. Excellent. So yeah, there's now, we get up here and we get some unexplained dynamite. Yeah, it's not really that important. I mean, it's there to blow up this wall. But the wall was down. And you get that explosion noise. It's really not necessary to the gameplay in any way. Not quite sure why it was included. Perhaps just because the little noober enjoys the explosion noise. Yeah, I guess we'll never know. Well, I will. I can ask him, but, well, you probably won't. So yeah, well, I'll cut it here, and I'll see you next time. So, goodbye.